Then you live back in the days. Don't be left behind. Join the new normal of digital world. Let radio and television be at your fingertips. Get news and current events, entertainment, sports, kiddies programs, and more at your beck and call on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Just visit and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on all social media platforms. Then you are a global citizen. Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Voice of the voiceless.
Plenty scores, so they no believe us. When I got the bless us, them out to shine.
It is a throwback Thursday from this angle. Wherever you are watching us from, wherever you are seeing us, maybe in the morning, afternoon, or in the evening. Welcome to What is Trending. If you ever think of giving up, remember why you held on for so long. That's why we are welcoming you with Peace of Mind by Techno. I am RISQAT SULAIMON, aka First Lady.
Hey, I'm SOWOLE MOSHOOD. SMD morning, as you always say. SMD morning is quite some signs that we've seen us. I will say good morning, good night, good evening to everyone everywhere we're watching us around the globe. Thank you for joining us on another episode of What is Trending on Al-IyamoyeTv radio.
Alright, as you all know on What is Trending, this is where we give you vibes, this is where we bring to you all stories concerning coming from the social media platforms via Facebook, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter is now X, okay, formerly known as Twitter. And this is where we bring to you all kinds of story. It can be based on our economic story or entertainment world and other factor. Today won't be an exception on What is Trending. We all know there are a lot that are trending. Okay.
Mostly the world of entertainment. Most things are trending there.
Most things are trending there. That is it. So SMD, I have a question for you this morning. Okay, SMD morning. SMD morning. I have a question.
So you're always First Lady. I don't know that is money.
Okay, you don't know.
Even though it's possible, add dollar or pounds. So it's not naira.
Okay, you can also add my own too. First Lady morning. First Lady morning. I will be starting with the gist here. We have a lot of gist today. Let me start from this because the first one I wanted to take, I know everybody is aware of this one, but this one, because that one will really take our time because we will deliberate to talk on it. So that's why I want to pick this story. This gist is about a doctor who slumps and dies after a alleged 72-hour non-stop shift at Lagos University Teaching Hospital. Dr. Michael, a medical doctor at the Lagos University Teaching Hospital Idiaraba, slumped and died on Sunday during a Sunday service after performing a 72-hour surgery without a break at the neurosurgery unit. Well, so sad. 72 hours of the thing. Don't you think there's more to this? Maybe will you say because maybe he has been stressed before, like before he embarked on this activity?
There are something you cannot cheat. Nature cannot be cheated. You can't say you want to cheat nature. Now, for going on 72 hours non-stop shift, it means he doesn't sleep. There are a lot of things he should have done because mentally he would have been disturbed. So I don't know whether he want to break record. That's why he embarked on this kind of 72 hours non-shift. Because in the nature, you need to give yourself rest. Now being a doctor, it means you yourself doesn't know your health status. Or if you know your health status, or because maybe you want to break a record, and you embark on what because you can't really say it's because of this 72 hours that causes death. It might be another thing entirely that causes, but it just brings about these circumstances that okay, because he embarked on 72 hours not shift work at hospital and my question is, are there no medical practitioner on ground to have attend to him and I know he will have collapsed. So there are other medical practitioner that they were to help him at the most difficult time of his career or moment. Because I don't know the reason why some people embark on some dangerous move. I say you want to break a lot of records, but
maybe I'm even thinking maybe he wants to break a record.
If you really want to break a record, look at circumstances that were around you to break. Look at in the past, you break a record, and other people are also breaking record, but other people that are breaking record are coming behind in the base. So before you break any record, you need to look at the circumstances that warrant you or else before you can embark on a record breaking activities.
Okay, away from that, let's go to our second gist or trending story. We have Fire God's popular IB's hotel in Lagos, in Ikeja. I know many of us that do pass along Ikeja. I even know I knew this particular hotel. It was really so sad yesterday, and the funniest part is there are a lot of cars that were there yesterday that I believe most of them wasn't even aware of what was really happening. Don't know, but those people that eventually came outside, they were able to quickly bring out their cars, and there are multitudes of cars there. So sad, so sad.
Question to you: you say you know, is it you know, or you don't go there?
Like no,
talk to me. I will not tell anybody. Talk to me. I will not tell anybody.
I said anyone that do pass through along Ikeja,
yeah, I do pass.
You surely IB's hotel.
Tell me. Do you always go? Tell me.
Seriously, I think it's by the roadside, so there's no how you will pass through Ikeja if you are going to toll gate along.
This is confess to me.
If you are going to along.
Confess to your on your husband. Confess to me. I will not fight you.
No, I didn't say you don't trust me. Of course you should trust me.
Tell me. I will not tell anybody.
You won't tell anybody.
I'm your radio husband.
Seriously, of course you should know me now. You know what I'm capable of. Thank God you said that. Hey, you know what I'm capable of. So
I will not fight you. Tell me.
If you are passing through Ikeja, maybe along, if you are going to toll gate.
Okay, people, we have been there before. Both of us, we've passed night there before. Yes.
This is serious. No. Radio husband. We haven't passed there. So it's seriously.
So it's very quite sad.
Quite sad. But my question is, when this thing started, before fire can erupt, there should be like smoke or some signs.
The moment we never really any smoke at all. If fire can just come on unexpectedly, it might just be a little
because
thing that
you need to see how firm the fire was yesterday.
We look at the circumstances that warranted to the incident to happen, and what are the elements that makes this issue to be much more than that. Now you say that a lot of cars are parked, so cars are with petrol. So it might just be, it might even be someone that was smoking cigarettes. So it might just put the light on the floor, and maybe diesel or petrol just burn on the floor, and everything got pushed up. So we can't just really say what will bring about the fire incident. But I know the fire service will solve the issue, but I believe no life will have been lost in this kind of situation. But everybody should just be calm.
You just have to be careful too. Be careful, because this thing now is not only affecting the.
It will affect your community.
Of course, it will affect the whole community, sure. And even if it didn't affect the electricity too, because there's a pipe.
Surely it will affect.
So it's surely.
It might even be the electricity that causes it. It might be. Because most of this condense wiring or thereabout, the cable, it might be fire that got out of the cable, and everything just got out like that. So we can't really say what really happened with the fire.
Well, so sad about it. So sad. I don't know why is it that almost those stories trending, especially from last week to this time, it's just sad story. Now going to this one that really weighed me down. You will think maybe he's my brother or we are related, because if you should look at me, if you notice me very well, throughout last week or even to this week, I was quite sad. But just that we don't have to show it, we just have to. It's about this popular musician, a rapper, Oluwaloba, aka Mohbad's death. A lot of circumstances surrounded his death, and we've had a lot of stories concerning his death. I don't even know where I want to pick it from. Of course, I don't know where I want
It's
to
quite
pick it from.
it's quite funny. A sad story.
Sad story. A 20-year-old, a
7 years old
guy.
And the funniest part is before his death, many people don't even notice he was the one that sang some music.
Songs, of course.
No, I was very surprised. He was the one that sang "Emi Omogeto," and it was
Feel good.
I was like, really? Was it really this guy that sang this song?
Of course,
No,
it was.
we just need to be very careful in terms of how we interfere in this kind of issue because nobody knows what really happened. Now, police are investigating this sad moment, but from the story that, or from the angle of the story we brought in, the night of Malian music, issue from his dad, mom, family, thereabouts, friends.
Even from the hospital.
Hospital as well.
Though, but based on the latest stories I read this morning was that the nurse has been arrested. But my question is, well, like, what do you see to this boy's death?
You know the issue that I say there is one, don't be in a list to make fame in life. Don't be in a list to make fame in life because if you see someone that is making it, you don't know what this person is going through. Now the issue has happened. Autopsy will carry out on his dead body, but everything cannot bring Mohbad back to life. So sometimes I always say something, when you are facing so many things in life, when you are facing things that you thought you don't want to confide in people, try and confide in many people and try and pour out your mind. Because we might say it's someone that came in, and it might not be so.
Sorry, let me cut in from this angle. You said we should confide in someone, or we should, if anything is disturbing us, we should say it out. But this guy said this thing. Of course, according to what I heard, they said he wrote petition. You don't know what petition
when he was being molested by the so-called Sam Larry and the like.
Do you know there is a way we can pour out our mind? We might not directly, for example, if I'm angry with you now, I might not directly tell you that I'm angry with you. There are some things I'll be saying, even with my lyrics or
your
talking.
Lyrics, lyrics sometimes you don't tend to listen to lyrics when you say you want to. Maybe I'm listening to that lyrics because I know the person is passing, but it might pass a message, but not his personal message. Not all musicians pass message with lyrics. You get me right? Someone might just say his lyrics is just bringing out because he's on a vibrant artist or someone that is singing with passion. So we might not, okay, let's assume that people that don't even know that he was one that sang some songs. And they don't have the chance to listen to those music. How do I want to know whether he's passing one message or the other? How many people knows what this guy is really passing through? Not on the after his death. There's so many evidence we push out on social media. This is why I came out and tell many people about what he's going through. Did we see his father or his mother coming out to tell people what this guy is going through? No. He died. It was only one person that was able to bring up light to someone. That is Belasmida. Because Belasmida is very close to Mohbad. So circumstances warrant all this, and I'm very, very careful whenever we're talking about this guy's death. And yesterday, there was a peaceful protest on the city of Abeokuta
in all states.
Mostly,
in all states.
Someone said something yesterday.
Someone
said something yesterday. He said, only one thing unites Nigeria. I know of one thing that always unites Nigeria. That is football. And the person said something yesterday that Mohbad's death unites the whole Nigerians. All tribes want justice for this guy. Justice, even though justice prevails, can you bring back this guy to life? Oppressors.
Even if this didn't bring him back, at least there are some people that are passing through this kind of thing that they're still alive, but they are just half dead.
Sure.
But so I believe after this guy is just like savior to them. At least this will enable them to also speak up, because I've seen, of course, like this morning now, I've seen two artists like that they were talking, expressing their mind that they've already faced similar issue. Even like, for example, this woman Busola, okay, she mentioned something now. She was saying something concerning that she almost experienced what this guy that
she might experience
to
it
us
back
under
then
her
when she
responsibility.
sang Ele Woba
Of course.
and thereabouts. You know, you can't say something doesn't happen in entertainment industry. A lot of things molesting in the female side. Most of them face molestation from men. Whereby some face hard drugs or thereabouts. It's only when you feel in your mind that you want to come out straight to people and you are less concerned about what we will say about you. You want to come out and talk to the people and say, I'm facing this kind of issue. It's not everybody that come out and face or the others and say, I'm passing through this thing. Some people always put it in their mind and die silently. And then Mohbad, I said Mohbad died silently because it's been disturbed with so many things. So many things that we cannot even say on here. So my own kind of advice is we should not look for fame too much. We should be contented with whatever we have.
But this guy, if we should look at it, I don't think he looked for he's not after fame because he said something. He said his first music that he has to use this money he got from the carpentry job.
My question is, it will be someone that will introduce him to the former record label.
You know, everybody seek for better opportunity or better offer. So we can't just sit on the spot and think, because
there are some that when they want to record label, look at WizKid. He got out of EMAs, and after leaving EMAs, he continued excelling. We have so many artists like that. But it's quite just difficult. Then, what they faced then was not what they're facing now. What WizKid faced with Bank W then was not what other people are facing with other record labels now. But we just be careful with whatever we say on here. You know, this injury with the police, his body has been exhumed, autopsy will be passed, or will be done on his dead body, and I still continue to say it. Autopsy, justice prevail, we will bring back these guys alive. Youth should be very careful with
another
drugs.
Another thing I noticed, I learned from the guys there was that parents should make bond. At least there should be bond between parents and their children. It's very, very essential because how can your child will leave home without telling you or without even confiding in you as a parent?
My own objection to that is husband and wife should not get separated.
Okay.
A broken home cause so many things for them. Adam is mother and father are together. It might not happen to this extent, but both of them have been separated for 15 years.
But do you know that there are some children that they are product of broken home and they succeed, and even that bond.
How many?
They didn't. For the fact that
on their wedding day, something or one or two things would happen. Either the father come to the wedding or the mother doesn't come to the wedding.
To me, I disagree with saying parents shouldn't. Of course, all figures are not equal.
Nobody
prays for breakthrough. That's what I'm saying. But what if in a situation that parents were being faced with abuse, domestic violence? Okay, are you saying that maybe the father or the mother should sit down in that marriage?
There are quite different between domestic violence and some other things like that. Even though there are some parents, there are some mothers that will still say at the home when they are facing so many difficult things with their husband. Domestic violence, everybody always thought domestic violence is for women's side. A lady as well also does some domestic violence to men as well.
I said either
I've seen a mother that always beat her husband. That was domestic violence.
Of course, that is what I'm saying. So anything that will lead to maybe you can't endure based on detriment to your health. So if you think that this thing is hazard to your health or is hazard to your well-being or to your, so I think the best option is just for you to leave out of the mind. But at the same time, that doesn't say you shouldn't have bond with your children.
It depends. Different. Very, very different. So that's the contents today on what is trending on Al-IyamoyeTv and video. Do join us next week again on another episode of what is trending on Al-IyamoyeTV and video. I miss SOWOLE.
And I am RISQAT Fumilayo. My advice is that we shouldn't give up, and then always find someone you can confide in. I pray death won't announce our glory. Bye for now.
Anytime I